What's up, guys? We are gonna talk now. We are gonna talk up the things them now. It's time to talk. Someone want to know, tell me in the comment section. Like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Love connection. We are gonna talk about love connection. And not just love connection, but relationship wise. We are gonna talk. Women's women, we are gonna talk. We have to talk because some of us are doing it so wrong. Okay, so I've been watching a video on love connection, and women, you don't know these men are buying them so much things. Unbelievable. Yeah, alright. I could go in at that now. I have a problem with that. I don't know, I have a problem. You see, a woman duty, some woman might not agree with me because them feel like say um man must do whatever for woman same way, but I was raised by seeing my grandmother prepare our husband dinner, bring it to him in two separate dish, salting in a one and food in a one. That was how I was raised. So, and my grandfather never washed a suit of clothes himself yet. So I believe in that for some reason. I'm not saying that my husband shouldn't, or my boyfriend, whosoever I did have, not supposed to do that. But me do that role there because that's how I was raised. Not necessarily that you have to do it, but I feel comfortable doing it. A woman should play a role in their partner's life, and do these womanly stuff. Not saying that he can't do mine because he can wash mine, and he can clean, and he can do everything for himself. Some people said equal. If you have a husband and he might treat you right, I believe that you should wash him clothes, and a machine and wash it now. For most people, a machine, you put them in there and you just sort them out, hang them up, what supposed to fold, and you cook him like a dinner and stuff like that. When him can cook, him cook too. But when it come on to the mining part, I have a problem with that. And I don't know, a long time. But now say a woman can buy them man or them partner a gift. But when it come on to mining them, me not believe in that. Me not believe in that. If you in the house and you're not working, and me can provide like a food because you lose your job or whatever, and me can provide the food, me will provide the food. But you have to get up and go get a job for reach me and meet me someplace. Me not expect say me must get up every day, every month and pay all the bills them in the house while you sit on a corner and hang out with your friends. No, one hand cannot clap. And this is where a lot of women go wrong and spoil man. Whether if you're there yard or abroad, it doesn't matter. We are two persons trying to make it in life, unless you don't care about me and I'm the one who doing everything. Man must bring them power when it come on to responsibility in our household. A man must stand up as a man because that's their part to play in a relationship. Stand up. A woman must feel proud that you are standing up. You have some woman where we act like, okay, then we pay the bills and left the man for what? What him play? What him do? Me not doing it. Me sorry. Me sorry. That is not my responsibility. Me not say me not for me it part way, but me not take up the whole responsibility. Me will meet your pathway. And as me say it in one of my video before, 60, 40 or 65, 35. Don't come think say me I go take up 50%. You're supposed to be a little head when it come on to responsibility and maintenance of the home. That your pocket, remember woman not get the amount of money when man get, well, they might change it now. So that's why they must meet, well, this is here, it depends. But man tend to be more of a hustler in a certain way where them can work harder. That was, I feel them part that. Them supposed to work harder to take care of them family. That is their role. So when we as a woman now come here take over that part, I don't understand it. When is it that, guys, in my 90, coming not too long wake up. So I mean I'm a 90 I show my breast them without bra. Alright. So when is it that woman take up all of that at a maintain house? I take over the whole description of a man. If you live by yourself, that's okay. You have to do it. You don't have nobody to lean to. But if you have a man or a partner and live together, I don't believe that. Like, I only buy a gift for my husband when it's certain things. I don't take up money and give to my husband. I don't go out and shop for my husband. No, him shop for himself. Him work him own money. When I'm birthday and etc., you know, anniversary and stuff like that, that's when you go and you buy him something that you know say him not have, you know, something that once you once you can afford it, you buy something that he don't have. And you know, it becomes special. But when you get up every day and I send money go give man and a mind man, not because you're there foreign and them their yard, that no say. You encourage foolishness. You are encourage man not to work and depend upon you. You spoil the man. When are you, them should not spoil as a woman. A woman should be treated like with respect. I mean, a man should be treated with respect, of course. 50-50. No. A man should be treated with respect 50-50. But when it comes on to treating a woman right, a man should do more for them woman than what a woman should do. Some people might not agree with that, but that is my belief. I don't believe in a man in any man. Sorry. Me independent. I was always independent. Always. Me not depend on man for nothing. I was always independent. From me get pregnant from my early age, me get up off of my butt, I used to go market, go sell. I was always independent. So that's maybe something that when you find somebody new and because you're there foreign, they might depend on you. You are spoiling this person, and when them come which part you're there, then them go and expect the same. I don't spoil man. I never ever spoil a man. Any man cannot, no man can come to. The only man me fi spoil are the one when me give birth to. Apart from God himself. That's the only man me should have would have spoiled. Are the one when me give birth to. Me not spoiling the man because me have to take care of that like a one until him pass the worst. After him pass the worst, me not go spoil him again. Because him responsible for himself and him for take care of himself. That the time them me not responsible for spoil him no more. But once him born and him can't take care of himself, that is me supposed to entitle for take care of him. That's the only man me will take care of. Me not take care of no other man financially. Me sorry. Because pressure I go come upon you eventually. Like, think about it, guys. When you spoil that man, right? Listen carefully. When you spoil that man and time start to go, you're going to start to get fed up. Because me know our mentality as human being, it not stabilize forever in a one position. It a go think. And when you keep doing it and doing it now, and you feel like you do something good when you're really doing something bad. So when you spoil that person and put them on a pedestal and them feel like them, you know, them have you, it a go continue. Don't think so them going to stop. Them don't feel like they must take care of you because you already put them in a mindset there. When you meet somebody online, you meet somebody new, even if you're in a position where you can take care of them, you have to encourage them to get a job. Don't just throw money on them because comes a times when this person just not, and when you not give it to them think all kind of things about you, and them you're not that person to them no more. So don't spoil people, whether woman or man. I don't believe in it. Because your brain where give, I got change eventually and say, but wait, him just a slump on him bottom and him just want me to mind him. So this is how it's gonna be. You have to mind him. So eventually you have to come out of that relationship. When you're just going on one relationship, get to know the person. Them have this mentality of love, asking for things. It's okay to ask, but don't spoil them. You have to make sure, say, you tell them, say, you not depend that. And this is how you know if somebody really cares about you. When you tell them, say, you don't have it, and them understand, or even if you're in the position where you have it, once you see them I try to bother you and you cut it off, or don't start it in at the beginning, but if you reach to a point where you feel like them are bother you send it go give them one time and them constantly ask and ask, you have to stop. Get to know the person. The person needs to know you individually. Dig deep in what you care about and what them care about. What them want to go in life. Stuff like that. Don't just rush into relationship with people. Because start from money, private times, and them something like build who you are, build a friendship, develop, understand each other, know what you like from what you don't like. Some of them not depend that, them just want the money, and them are gonna get to the money in a very short space of time. Them are gonna start attack you and start beg your money. So anytime you see that, that is a big red flag. I may not understand why people keep doing it. Is it that we not use the brain as a female thing? No, when we are being taken advantage of, like you put out your vulnerability out there, just throw it out upon them and give it to them and give it to them and give it to them, and them take disadvantage of it, and you are not paying attention, and you have to open up your eyes to this. I have never minded a man in my life, and I will never mind a man in my life. Minding somebody getting up and taking care of them every day, that is too much for a woman, a responsibility. That is a man job. It is a man job, because you are playing a part as a woman. You clean the house where him come home from house, and him come home, whether if you pay somebody or not, the house is clean, and you're taking care of the kitchen and bathroom is placed to clean almost the kitchen especially is every day. How much time a day I clean my kitchen? So bathroom is something that clean, face based and stuff. You are doing that as a woman in the house. So when you keep your environment clean and nice, he can able to relax in there and feel comfortable and good, right? You're doing that every day. I mean, people works, so it depends on each other's schedule. So you work, but you're playing your part as a woman, and these are the things that you do. Birthdays, anniversary, and stuff like that. When you meet, you want to buy a gift and stuff like that, you buy it. Every now and then, if you can treat him, you treat him, yes. But when you get up all the time, him ask you this, that. First of all, a man not even not beg you nothing. Them figure work. If you are work and him not work, and him months after months him lay down or each up on corner, and encourage slackness. You are encourage it. A man's duty is to play that role in our household. That is not my duty. It's a man's duty. You have to play your part. And we have to, as a woman, we have to take these things into consideration, that we're not supposed to encourage these things. We're encouraging things that, and this is why so many women coming out now and talking and complaining that men's are not helping them, because we as the woman, not me though, spoiling them. You cannot do that. You have to, when you're getting into a relationship, you have to know what you want, what are your goals, what are you looking for, what do you want to accomplish, and you want to make sure that if this person you're gonna be with them match up to what you wanted in life, and if you can work with it. So it's good for know them flaws before getting in deep. I don't know why sometimes our personal stuff have to be in there, like what I go do now in the private times, them something they not have to mention so quick, and our money. Why them two there? Wanna keep that out of it. Keep them two there out of it in the beginning. When you don't know, especially when you reach a certain age, you're supposed to understand what you want out of life and where you want to go. You're supposed to know the plans where you have for yourself. And if you meet somebody, especially a thing like love connection, so many people get your number and a call. Don't give up. Listen, when you're on a love connection, you're a bachelor. So because you have so many people calling you, don't just dump because one person calling and tell you the nice things. You just give up that person there. You want to be able to talk to each of them for a little period of time, and then you tell them if it gonna work, yes or no. You are in control now. So you are a bachelor. So you are in control. So you talk to them and don't lead them on. Just say you just want to see where this is going. Communicating with them and stay upon a level headed. Stay upon a level headed. Don't get carried away. I don't want to teach you now. Yeah, have to be firm. Because when you've been in a certain situation, you have understanding. If you did in a one relationship and it don't work out, you have to learn from what you've been through. You can't just throw it under the rug and think, say, okay, it's okay for somebody else come and constantly treat me. If you're young and you're naive, things are going to reach you. But when you're grown, you don't have to put up with certain things. Especially if you're independent, you work and take care of yourself. Not everybody, you don't have to have a partner to complete you. You can complete yourself. Love yourself. Self-love is the best thing ever. And you see, a lot of us struggle with that as females. We struggle with self-love. And anytime you develop that self-love, nothing will conquer you when you come onto relationship, because you're going to put you first. With everything, you're going to put you first. Some of us can get ahead of ourselves when we put ourselves first, because we show it and be cocky with it, right? We hype with it. And that can actually put it in a them face. But if you be humble with it, then you know what you're worth. You be humble with it, then you understand how to navigate your relationship. Don't throw things in a people's face, but you have to love yourself. I never used to. I've been there. And that's why I can talk so with such confidence. I've been there. Your heart is not something that just get over things. You know? It don't just get over things like that when you care about things and things happen to you in life. You know? But you learn as you go. And that is it. A lot of us don't. A lot of us constantly repeating, especially when you're grown. When you are grown, you don't need to keep repeating your same struggles, and you don't need to keep repeating them. So, anyway, guys, this video is getting too long, but my advice to you: stay positive, stay strong. You are the bachelor. When you're on a love connection, don't just throw away that person and don't get to know this person, because sometimes you might end up with the wrong person at the end of it. So stay focused. Talk to multiple people. Don't tell them that you're talking to that person or this person. Just you are figuring out the kind of person that you're looking for. Before you go on a love connection, know what you want. Know who and the kind of person you are looking for. So don't just go on a connection because I want a partner. No. And you're gonna just take your money that you work so hard for and just give it to them. And then they laugh after you and gone. You have to figure it out. If you are talking to somebody on the phone and they cannot talk a certain time of the night, then you know there's something not right. There's so much things you have to look for. You're supposed to can talk to that person any time of the day. But she dead. Oh gosh. What? Okay. I flipped the camera. Right. So once you're talking to that person and any time of the day, you can call them any time of the day. There's so much, because if you're long distance, there's so much things. There's so much things to look for. Let them video your house. Let them see in your house hours and nights. Yeah, you want to see if you're going to be with that person and you can trust them. And if you're given a list I want to look for. I go give you now. I need to do a video on a list of things I want to look for when I look for a partner. So we know when you're not compatible. I can't do that. I don't even know if I can do it. I give you no big promises. Anyway, guys, me I gonna run left for them because me don't want the video be too long. It's gonna hard for upload. Love on you guys. Stay strong. Stay focused. Be positive. And you know, sometimes I might come off with my video. Me might be blunt, but me don't really. Me not try to, you know, rough up anybody or anything like that. Me just be blunt sometimes. But me like to speak my heart and speak the truth. How I feel about certain things. So you know, women are vulnerable, and we're supposed to treat it with love and respect, you know. And it's hard when we listen certain things out there, because I was listening to this video where this lady, you know, by Cargi, this guy, and there was so much of them complaining about how the men's are taking, you know, take the money from them, and you know, treated them bad and stuff like that. But my advice is, it's not them. You are the one sending it to them, and you have to be wise and be smart and think about your love and your need, and you know how you want it to be treated, and you don't have to put up with anything. And my grandmother used to say, every row of them stick a bush, you know. And it is there. You just have to keep looking. But sometimes as a woman, we look in the wrong places for things that we wanted for ourselves. So just continue to love yourself, because that is what is the most important part. Love yourself, acknowledge who you are, take time out to reflect on yourself, your mind, your body, and you know, eventually pray about what you're going to do and ask God for clearance. Because if we do all these things and we don't get him involved, we just keep making mistake after mistakes. And I can talk all day about that. All day. Love yourself. Just love yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hope you enjoy this video. Love yourself. Love yourself. And I love you guys. Peace out.